I don't finally leave Nigeria. But if you know that you are planning to relocate to abroad, either America, UK or Canada, just know that you are going to be lonely.
Nigerians in UK, enough of all this message. Enough. You guys are not the only people in UK. You guys are not the only people abroad. Nigerians are not the only migrant, or what am I going to call it, that is abroad. Every little time you guys will be jumping up at that. Don't japa. You'll be lonely. This will happen. You face reality. What is all this nonsense when they do up and down so? Do not be deceiving people with a nonsense attitude. The worst of UK, the worst of Europe, the worst is the best in Nigeria. So stop deceiving people. You know, when you pass through, you'll be lonely at the top. Ashoke no singer. He says it's better for you to be lonely and eat well at the top than be in the crowd without you eating at all. So being lonely at the top, you eat well, you have peace of mind, you have national peace, you are not bothered about your security, you are not bothered about your health. When you have any little, you place your phone, a doctor, emergency come to your room, anywhere you are, your toilet, anywhere, 2 seconds. If you're in the hospital, anything happen, you ring bell, 20 doctors gather you. Is it not better to be lonely like that? Don't they pass unnecessary advice to people, then I come to UK, you'll be lonely at the top, and you refuse to go back to where you for no day lonely. Stop deceiving people. Please, Nigeria, if you want to rise, don't look at this profile. You want to go to any country of your choice, go and experience it yourself. Yes, that's my advice to you guys. I've been in this Europe for long. You not get money, you won't pay me to go stay, settle down for Nigeria. I will never settle down in Nigeria again. Never. I can only go there for visit 1 or 2 months, and I will jack out of there again. I can never reside. I can never settle down in Africa again or Nigeria. If I'm tired of Europe, I go to other countries in the world. Canada, any other country in the world, I go. I do tour. But I can never go back and settle down in that Nigeria. Never. No matter the amount. Someone has stopped all this kind of disorder, see people. Move from here.
The grass is not as green as it used to be. The rate at which new immigrants in Canada are drowning in depression has become alarming and worrisome. And the reason for the rising rate of this depression is that new immigrants, they are beginning to realize that what they expected to find here in Canada is completely different from the reality that they find themselves dealing with. Well, you might be wondering, what is this girl talking about? Let me break this down. There is a new reality here in Canada that sadly a lot of new immigrants are not even aware of. And this reality is that the Canadian economy has acquired a tough texture and is now biting down really hard. And this is because there are no longer as many jobs as we used to have in the past. This is the truth, and anyone who tells you otherwise is simply serving you a sugar-coated version of the reality that we currently have on ground in Canada. Those that know me, they know me very well. They might be shocked, confused, or at worst disappointed by this post that I'm making today, given that I've always been a strong advocate of the Japa syndrome. I always talk about Japa every time. However, I'm a realist and I owe myself and those who read my posts the responsibility to be truthful at all times. I will not sugarcoat this or sit here and pretend that the grass is green in Canada as it used to be when I arrived in this country almost 10 years ago. My dear brothers, my dear sisters, things have changed. I know many people, men and women, who resumed here as international students in September, and 90%.
I don't finally leave Nigeria. But if you know that you are planning to relocate to abroad, either America, UK or Canada, just know that you are going to be lonely. I'm telling you. Just know that you are going to deal with depression, like loneliness. Now imagine you don't have friends. It's going to get worse. You just have to deal with it. So if you know you are still in Nigeria, my advice to you is, like, you're in Nigeria, you're planning to relocate to abroad, just stay back. I'm telling you.